Okay, so I think I got everything working. I did. Alright, so, this has been very delayed. I'm sorry. I'm also going to be a little lost in this. Where was I in this? Right. I want to say thank you, personally. I am Lammy, of course, in case you knew or did not know. I've made a few stupid things, and I'll be honest, I've been around on this platform, or rather YouTube, for like a hot minute, not long at all, and I'll be honest, I had my ups and downs. You guys have been amazing. I am so thankful for the few comments that I've gotten, and the good chunk of views. Now, I am a very small person, small creator anyway, I don't have much. And honestly, that's not a bad thing. I'm happy. I am extremely happy, actually. You people, you viewers, you are amazing. I love you. And not just for like, oh, YouTube's sake. No. I've posted for a while. I've been around since like maybe 2024, 2025. I posted rarely, and even then I only posted like a few games I actually liked. A few things I did, just games in general. I don't necessarily like doing that. Well, I do, but it's like very specific gaming. But the main thing about this, the reason why I'm so happy, so happy, is the fact that I had my ups and downs in life, of course, and I didn't even feel like doing entertainment. I didn't know if I was actually like funny anymore. I didn't know if people liked me. Many people have said I'm entertaining and all that, but I couldn't trust that myself. I have that problem. But you people, I posted a few things I recorded, more or less because I decided on a whim that I would record for an hour and 33 minutes. This was not a good idea, and if anything, all I was doing was playing with friends, and I just kind of recorded it anyway. Of course I asked, that'd be rude if I didn't. But I was so happy because I for some reason believed in the idea of posting the few things I actually made or cut out from it as clips. I didn't think it would go anywhere, I didn't think it would actually get me anywhere. By the time I started all of this, I only had like 26 subscribers from probably 2025 early. I stopped doing YouTube and recording in like mid 2025 to late 2025, and then in 2026 I decided to post those. Well, after making them, of course. I didn't really think much of it, I didn't even think I'd get anywhere, and then you people showed up. You were in my views, you gave me a few comments, you were amazing on that. I didn't think this would even get anywhere, and this was a very delayed, like, thank you for 20 subscribers back then. However, I checked it recently, I was at 50! 50! You guys somehow got me to 50. That is. Thank you! Thank you so much. However, I wanted to make this thank you video for 50. I didn't notice that you guys even carried it to 100. That shocks me. I didn't think I'd be, like, actually entertaining to any of you. And yet, here you are. Thank you so very much. And I'm sorry for the people like comment on those shorts and I didn't answer. My YouTube is being annoying and it won't let me comment on you. So instead, I will thank them with my actual voice and my actual thoughts and opinions. So thank you so very much for this in, very early 2026. I'm still hoping I can entertain a good chunk of you or, make people see a brighter day just by getting some laughs out of me being a stupid lamb. Well, sheep rather, but who knows? But that's what I wanted to make this about, and I'm extremely happy that you guys actually find me entertaining and are willing to watch. Of course, there will be ups, downs, people that like it, people that don't, but I'm just happy you people showed up in general. It makes me so extremely happy that this actually works with the very limited amount of resources I actually have at my disposal, and being able to entertain you. Of course, I yap a lot, I talk a lot. I would love to, actually talk with you guys, to be around, and just entertain you, as well as you guys being able to be there for me, I'm there for you, in a form of conversation and having fun. And now, I can do that. Of course, I'm still a bit of a coward and a baby on that, because I'm not exactly a YouTuber or a VTuber that a lot of people claim they can be. I do not claim that. I doubt I'm very good at this, at all, period. And I'm just hoping that I can be of somewhat use with my time here on this planet. Ow, that was my foot. Ow, that was a crack. That hurt. But let's see. So it's like, drop the controllers here for a second. My bad. But just the very few comments I've actually managed to gain have made me extremely happy. like, we'll say, my very first one, even doing this form of content, because, well, I didn't think it would rather get me anywhere. The very first comment that I have ever gotten, besides, like, my old stuff, which I don't even count as, like, my stuff at this point, was from Sun and Ruin the Sun and Ruin show. Thank you so very much, because they specifically said, your videos are funny, very funny. This not only made my day, this was amazing to me, for the fact that I actually managed to do something. The fact that, someone had the thought to actually respond to it. Thank you. Of course, I'll put that on the screen later, that'll just be a reminder for me. And then another one, directly underneath that one, Hellflame 2004. Of course, you were worried I'd headbutt you into the waters of that fish world. Yes, I would. That is an invitation. You were giving me ammunition to entertain you with, and you agreed. Thank you. Thank you so very much. It's like, you people make my day with this kind of idea. Even the simplest ones, such as, me screaming like a baby, Bastion animations, your simplest text of forgiven. That made me happy. You have no idea. And it is so nice. The fact that you guys are actually, like, talking with me. Of course, it's not like a stream or anything. I can't reply back immediately, and my YouTube is being annoying. But thank you so dearly. I mean, even in Fear and Yapping, it was King Seal 42. You made me happy that day. More or less, because you were talking about, well, that's too bad, I'll keep on yapping. I will keep on yapping. I want to keep yapping. I wish to entertain. I wish to be around. Because I've had people out there inspire me to do this. It's not just a job, it's not just a career, it's a hobby. And that hobby is entertaining. I want to do it. I want to be able to make you happy. And that is amazing for my end. That's a cable, I don't want to fall on that. But, thank you. Thank you, people. I personally don't believe myself whenever I, make these. But, it is wonderful to me. Like, Space Astro, whenever I was running away from monsters in that one horror world, you said it's completely fair to leave your friends behind. I agree with you, because they are your friends, but they will get you killed in that scenario. It's really cool to stick together, honestly. If you have a good amount of friends, or just good friends in general, you could probably jump the monster. You'll be fine. I believe in you. You guys are strong. But you get just saying that my avatar is cute, saying that my movements are nice, this means so much more to me than you would think. And I'm really happy to actually be here to try and entertain you guys and, show my perspective on things. I will admit, I know VR chat's kind of like a niche, and it's like, clinging onto it for, like, views or whatever. That's not what I'm trying to do. The problem is, I like to talk, I like to move. If I can't do it, I can't express how I'm feeling. I can't just rotate, I can't spin. I can't actually put my flair when it comes to things. It becomes so much harder to actually communicate, because I just can't move. It's like, Anyway, I know I've moved off traffic a lot. Well, conversation. But again, I want to reiterate, thank you guys so much for the subscribers. I know I'm a small person, and I'm okay with that. I'm extremely okay with that. I'm so happy that you guys actually like this. And yes, this is my delayed thank you for like 20 subs to 50 subs to even 100 subs now. I didn't think I'd go anywhere, and frankly, I'm actually going to have a lot of fun editing this. More or less because I get to dig through my comments, and I get to go grab those people and put them on screen. You guys are wonderful, and I'm so happy that I get to continue this. Of course, I do it more as a hobby, more than, like, instead of a job, and I am just really happy that you guys are here. It's like, you have no idea how great this feels. And I wish to express that with my words, because my YouTube wouldn't let me comment it. So thank you very much for joining me on this little adventure in our small channel, and I hope to continue it, in the time to pass. Of course, take this however you wish. You can completely ignore this, short or even video if I decide to make it that way, which I might. Debatable. Because that takes a good chunk of time. More or less depends how long I can get this to go. But I am really happy with this. I am really happy with you guys. And I would like to say, of course, entirely thank you very much for joining me on my lands, for joining me on my channel. And yeah, the shepherd lamb here, Lammy, I am Lammy. I thank you very, very much for enjoying my antics, being stupid, and yeah, that's just kind of what I do here. But I guess that makes sense by if you've seen any of the small things I've made recently. But I feel like that's all I need to say. Especially more or less because the fact I can feel the heat of my room, and it is starting to kill me here. Not too bad, I can't really tell you how insulated my wool is based on my body, but I am warm. I'm usually very warm in general, and I am just ecstatic to actually have made this. I will admit I've been holding off on it a little bit due to certain circumstances and stuff going around, which is more or less just, day-to-day life, but that's fine. And I thank you. That's all I need, that's all I can say. I can't do much more besides saying thank you and making more for you to watch. And hopefully I can entertain you to make this world just a bit better. I know, a lot of problems in this world, but come along with me, and hopefully we can get some laughs together. Oh, I'm running out of breath. Thank you, though, for all the subs and everything from 20 to 50 to 100. I'm sorry to reiterate that so many times. It's so ecstatic to me. With my limited ability. Thank you. I'm running out of breath, I'm warm, and I need to edit all of this.